Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here today, the 9th of August of 2021. Okay, this is a divine spread and it usually goes from Sunday till Sunday. But yesterday I was not able to do it, so yesterday was the new moon in Leo. We're still in those energies, so let's look at this for the next week from that new moon in Leo, everyone. Okay, until next Sunday, roughly. We know that timing is very fluid, so it's hard to pinpoint. So whenever you receive this message, the message should be important for you. Now we're doing a divine spread, so it goes from week to week. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. What does Spirit want to communicate? This is the pre-Raphaelite Tarot. I'll be taking a lot more cards, so get comfortable, relax, and enjoy, everyone. Let's see what's going on this week in the divine spread. What's going on in the divine spread? All right, what's at the foundation? Oh my goodness, we've got the devil. Today's message, we also had the end of a difficult cycle. A tough cycle is coming to an end. So this is, the devil is anything that's been limiting you, right? This is the seed that's planted. This has got to do with the past. It's got to do with a toxic situation, toxic foundation, toxic environment. Okay, Capricorn is hard work. You're feeling a temptation towards someone or certain situation. What is hidden? We've got the King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, someone who's a leader. Both Capricorn and Leo could be leaders. Okay, this could be someone that's a boss. I mean, Capricorn is very much about career as well. So someone who holds a position of leadership. Cardinal Earth, attachments, temptation. That's what the devil is. So this could also be a very strong sexual connection, an obsession. Recent past, Queen of Cups. So it looks like Queen of Cups, someone open emotionally. We've got a divine masculine here, King of Wands, someone who usually shows their desirous side, someone who's very creative, someone who's very much about being the life of the party, or someone that just is very focused on business. This is usually an entrepreneur. Someone who's coming through as just very sexual. Now, a lot of you know I don't do reversals, so King of Wands may also be someone that's a little bit narcissistic. Right? It's all about them. The world revolves around them, could be. Let's see what's going on in the now. We've got the Chariot. Now, the Queen of Cups could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We've got Cancer very strong here. The Chariot does speak to matters of the past. As a major arcana, it does speak to overcoming obstacles, moving forward, taking charge of one's life. This could speak to physical movement as well. So we've got Capricorn and Cancer. This could also be relative to mid-2018 until the end of 2020, timing-wise. Someone being able to get away from anything that was limiting their life, keeping them in a rut. What is the position of the crowning? So goals, aspirations. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a start. It's a small start. It's also planning for something to grow. This is like a new beginning, fresh energies. This could be a message related to money matters, connection, learning. Pages can be messengers. They can also speak to just youthful energies. Earth we're talking about here. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What is the action and advice? We've got the Four of Wands. This is the action and advice position. So the advice is that someone's going to be celebrating. I mean, Four of Wands is a marriage card, we know. So the advice is that there's going to be some sort of a celebration, some sort of a homecoming. Someone's coming to a home in a grand way. Even though it looks like she's coming out of a home, this could be someone that's planning to leave a home and go into another home. I feel like a sense of like rolling out the red carpet for this divine feminine. Looks like could be a mother and a child here. Okay, this could be the ability. The advice is getting stable. Remember that it's the Four of Wands, 1111, which can speak to that portal that is open at this time. Possibilities are grand. She's coming out of a very, like, it's not a house, it's more like a castle. It's like a story for Cinderella. I don't know. What is the possible outcome? And we've got the High Priestess. Wouldn't you know it? The High Priestess doesn't want to tell us, right? And we've got the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. So someone who's very intuitive, very on board psychically. You know, the High Priestess can speak to a third person, the third person. High Priestess is 2. She's a 2, right? 2 speaks to balance, harmony. Pisces, Virgo, again, it speaks to the near future. Virgo season. Mysteries. She's got her book open here. The book of mysteries is open. Now the book does speak to Neptune in Pisces, obviously. Secrets, speaks to knowledge, information, research, secrets. Let's see how the planetary alignments are helping or hindering. We've got the Seven of Cups, Neptune again here. Things being up in the air. Could be related to illusions, deception. She's actually looking into her choices here. This could be the door opening and having many choices. No, it's more about secrecy, deception. We've got the moon. The moon right next to the Seven of Cups. Pisces, this is a hidden connection, a secretive connection. I mean, clandestine affairs, a third person here, a secretive connection. Someone is married. Someone has got obligations. Someone has got obligations here and they're not being truthful. We've got the moon here, which the moon is Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, I suppose we could say both. But the moon does signify the home. Now, this could also be speaking, looking back to... And today's message spoke about an ending, you know, that full moon in Capricorn. So I'm just wondering, because Cancer and Capricorn are here. Again, it's suggesting something related to end of June. Cancer, Capricorn. So someone's home and their goals. Someone's private life and their public life is the devil. The mother, the father, the mother and the father. Let's see what the moon is about. The moon and the Seven of Cups, secrecy, deception. Pay attention, strong intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. This can speak to making the wrong choice. Fears of making a wrong choice. The moon does speak to motherly issues as well. Matters to do with the past. We've got Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. I'm going to say where there's been a lack of communication and truth, someone's moving on. Where there's been deception, unknown matters, things being up in the air forever. Someone is stuck here, and still with the High Priestess here, she does trust her intuition. She's got a deep knowing. Someone's either following their intuition here concerning a marriage, a home, something to do with, as I said, the red carpet, a red carpet arrival, an entrance, or a departure, something along that line. Eight of Cups, we know this is someone moving on from something that was not truthful, something that was quite deceiving. They're moving away from a home. In secrecy, secretly they're moving. And we've got the Four of Cups, which also showed up in today's reading. Four of Cups, right? They're not noticing that Ace of Cups in the background. Their focus are these Three Cups. Three Cups are still standing. This could speak to a reconciliation, but they're not noticing that, I mean, Three of Cups is celebration. We're having fun. But Four Cups do speak to something long term. They're not looking at that Fourth Cup at all. They've got other matters they're tending to. Sagittarius, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is here, turning lead into gold. This is a time of balance. There's a lot to do with balance here. We've got two horses. We've got two here. The two, right? Where there's been an imbalance. Someone is looking for justice, balance, fairness, equality, and healing. I mean, we know Sagittarius, this spirit is saying that there will be healing. This is a card of patience. Patience. Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, being stuck. Obligations, someone's social standing, what they've invested in. Seven is the Chariot is also a number 7. Capricorn again, and Cancer. 7 years, 7 months for others of you. Number 7 is very important. What does number 7 speak to you about? And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So we go from the 10 to the 7. So we're going backwards. There's some sort of, someone needing to pay money out, paying their dues concerning their abundance, their family. Someone is stuck, needing healing. They're focusing on other things. They're focusing on Three of Cups, getting out there, mingling, being with friends. Three of Cups is also a reconciliation. We'll see. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Let's take the Lenormand. Yeah, someone's stuck. There's been no growth. Someone has been looking at a family situation. I mean, with that 10 of Pentacles is like, yes, it's a restart. But 10 of Pentacles does speak to abundance, because we go from the 10 to the 7 and someone is stuck. Even if there was a lot of financial success in a certain situation or position or family environment, someone is still not happy. I mean, remember that 10 of Pentacles is an ending, right? It's a restart. It turns into the Ace. We've got the Moon again here. The Moon speaks to the subconscious. Yes, it speaks to a deep connection. I mean, the Moon this is Moon in Cancer. So it does speak to someone's house, someone's home, strong intuition, emotions, a deep emotional connection. Can speak to fears. Can also speak to desires and fantasy. Ooh. The ring, which can be a vicious cycle or a contractual agreement concerning a home. This could speak to a marriage that would bring someone, would put someone feeling safe and secure. And we've got a divine feminine here, very fiery. She's all about love. She's wearing Venus on her chest, which means she's got strong Venus in her sign, so Libra, Taurus. Libra, Taurus, yes, but also fire. She's all about desires. She's very similar to the Queen of Wands, everyone. Let's take another card. And we've got the Child. It's interesting, right? She's bare-chested, just like here. And the Child is here. What I get from this, whoever she is, she's all about nurturing, providing. I mean, it's like she's a motherly figure. She's providing for her child. Now, where love and connection to a divine masculine is concerned, I would say she's more like she hasn't given everything. Like it's as though she's very nurturing. She's got that motherly side, but she has not given all of herself to a divine masculine, which puts her priorities towards a child and not a connection for me. That's what I get with both these cards. Like she's covered from the chest downwards. She has not given her whole self. She's at, she's in a position to, yes, provide, nurture, but she has not sold her soul, if I could say that, if I could use that term. On another note, through her desire, through fire, she's got the ability to create something new. She's very much about attraction. She's got everything it takes to bring in a partner, to reel someone in. And through her sexual nature, let's say, her sexuality, she's got a strong pull on someone that desires her very much so. And it's as though she's demanding, I want that royal red carpet treatment. I'm going to take nothing less than that. I feel is a certain message here. Does not say that there is no love in her heart. It's as though she's faking it till she makes it. That's what I get. Wow. We had a lot about the masks coming off in today's message. 40, 4, number 4. 4 is the Emperor, the masks. We've got 2 masks here. Both people are wearing masks here, not being totally truthful about their desires. I mean, what's at the foundation? At the root cause can be a karmic connection. There's no doubt about that. Or something that's putting a heavy burden, or putting, up, those obstacles. Someone is needing to prove themselves through thick and thin, proving that they can take charge, proving that they are willing to do the work. Remember, Saturn is integrity. Saturn is limitations. It's discipline. It's authority. Okay? It's doing things in a certain way, by the rules. Saturn provides, but here we've got a lot of fear, fearing the worst. I mean, Saturn is also, he is Kronos, he used to eat his own children. So fearing the worst concerning this temptation, because it is a temptation. I will be taking more cards. I want to see what's going on in love, what's going on with the Mirror's Love Oracle. I feel that there's a sense of I'm all in or all out. I want it all. I want nothing less than all of it. Very Leo energy. Leo, right? I deserve it. Let's see what's going on in love. So, from the 8th to the 7th, roughly, of, what am I saying, 7th? From the 8th all the way up to the 15th. I don't know why I said the 7th. From the 8th all the way up to the 15th, right? 8 and 7 do equal 15 anyway. Someone is needing their freedom here. This is like the Uranus energy. Freedom. Is it freedom within a family? Freedom from a family? We've got true love. The offer here is someone's heart is on a platter. This is concerning a true love situation. We've got a divine masculine, a young male, someone that's very sporty, someone that loves sports cars, someone that's they've probably got strong fire in their chart because anything that is fast is Mars. Mars rules Aries as well as Scorpio. Karma, the door opens. Someone's dealing with their karma, or someone is coming in quickly. As they come in quickly, this is the opening. The door is opening karmically. Someone's coming in very fast. They're probably trying to free themselves up quickly from any obligations, even if it's not a family, it could be just an obligation. True love is in the cards, in the story here. And we've got work. The work card does speak to either working with someone or work needs to be done. It's all about business. The work card does speak to professionalism. Even though there is professionalism here, there's also another side to this divine masculine, a sporty side to them. Now this karmic connection, this karmic relationship, whatever it is, asks for a lot of work, or the connection is through work. Oh, we've got Destiny and we've got Ice Queen. Ice Queen is very similar to the Queen of Swords, someone who's not showing emotions, obviously. And we've got Destiny and Fate here. Really interesting. Ice Queen I see as, you know, this young male seems very sporty, much more immature than the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen could be someone that's a bit older, someone who's coming out of divorce, looking for freedom. Well, this young male could also be a very free-loving soul, someone who's connected to a family situation. Maybe this connection feels as though there's a family connection, or, you know, a karmic connection from the past where someone feels quite familiar. Whatever the case is, their destiny is playing out here. I mean, something destined is going on here. Someone is quickly looking for their freedom. They're wanting to walk through a door. A door opens here, a portal to true love. A portal that's taking someone to a place that they call family, a home that maybe feels like home to them. And it's all about true love. True love is asking for work. Of course, destiny can speak to following one's North Node. And North Node does ask for work. It's not easy to grow into one's North Node. But also it's about being, you know, not listening to the heart, more about the mind. You know, the thought process. The Ice Queen is very intelligent. She can also speak to legalities. You know, where there's been an injustice, there's a stop. You know, someone is stopping where there's been an injustice, where there hasn't been true love. Someone may be only married for business here. They've been connected to a karmic situation. Maybe someone here was promised goods, services. I mean, the sports car, it's an expensive car. Someone who likes, you know, has a taste for expensive things. But, you know, the Freedom card does remind me of Uranus. Uranus within Taurus, where there's been no value, where there's been no heart, no love. Venus rules Taurus, remember. Someone's looking for a way, an escape route to get out of a difficult situation. Whatever the case is, destiny is playing out here. Okay, so, and again, I'm going to say the Ice Queen, she's on top of the True Love card. She's wearing a mask. She's obviously wearing a mask here. Not being totally truthful about what's going on in her heart. She's as cold as ice. So, what's at the bottom here? And we've got new love. New love, new love, new connection. This could be a new love connection. This could be an old connection where it's a new chapter, of course. Let's see what's beneath that Four of Cups. As I said, we've got Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. Business as usual is the Four of Pentacles to me. It's very robotic. Can you see him? He's all about going about his business, needing to work, provide for his home. Four of Pentacles, right? The Miser card, feeling as though it's never enough. Very robotic concerning a family situation. Very much related to money matters. And we've got a soulmate connection before that. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, back in the days where there was innocence, there was love, there was generosity, there was love on the table. Love was offered here. But also, because this could speak to children, someone is needing to work hard to provide for the family, for their children, but turning a difficult corner. Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn. It's like 7 years of difficulty, needing to take a difficult turn, growth. It's like a quarter of the cycle of the Saturn, right? Saturn takes 29.5 years to do the cycle. 7 years is practically a quarter, which means a square. It's not easy. Not an easy moment here for whoever it is we're talking about. 7 years is a very important number. 7 again is also the Chariot. Right, let's take more cards. Let's take the Black Moon. The Black Moon astrology cards and see what's going on here. Where there's been deceptions in a home, someone's leaving a situation. They're looking at, she's going straight into the Ice Queen, looking at separation, divorce. Destiny's playing out here. Someone's leaving a karmic family situation. They're seeking their freedom. They're rebelling against the norm. I thought a card flipped, but it did not. As you could see here, as we took the cards, okay, the love card comes after the door has opened, the karmic door. So true love has entered, and it's concerning a work situation. Could be something playing out at work, in the environment of work. Something's playing out here, which is asking for hard work. This love connection is putting someone in a difficult position. Archangels, please, a message. And we've got Jupiter and abundance. A 7. It's a number 7, everyone. Jupiter and abundance. 2 more cards. Jupiter can speak to Sagittarius, of course. 9th house matters. 9th house can be physical distance, someone's philosophies, optimism, someone ready to go on that adventure. We've got a teacher, we've got a student here. There's learning involved here. Jupiter can speak to justice, can speak to truth, can speak to dealing with past matters. As Jupiter in the sky has gone back into Aquarius to finish off what he did not from the beginning of the year. So it's like Jupiter is retrograde. So we're dealing with past matters, everyone. Jupiter can speak to expansion, growth, but also can speak to separation, legalities. We've got Mercury and mind. So Jupiter and Mercury, this is strong intelligence. We've got the student and the teacher here. Mercury, mind, logic. Jupiter is more the higher mind. And I'm going to say Uranus. Uranus is also the higher octave of Mercury. So there's great intelligence, there's logic, there's communication. Mercury can speak to a decision. All right, the trickster. Remember that Mercury is in Leo right now, getting ready to move into Virgo, its home sign. So a lot will be happening concerning logical matters. Virgo is all about the details, you know, looking at those finer details, being discriminative, communication. Jupiter and abundance, concerning emotional abundance as well as practical abundance we could be talking about here. Someone having been quite smart. Remember, Mercury can also be the trickster, or having the ability to pull something off, being very intelligent. And we've got Mercury Retrograde and Reinvention. So we've got Mercury twice here. Mercury Retrograde. Last time Mercury retrograded, not long ago, was in its home sign of Gemini. So this is pointing back to that time. Mercury was in the sign of Gemini for 9 weeks, which was a very long stay. So I'm going to say that we're revisiting, looking back maybe even 3 months ago, looking back to 2 to 3 months ago. We're dealing with past matters. We've got a 7, a 3, and a 6. That's 16, which is the Tower. So someone's having an eye-opener here concerning great changes, sudden changes, and awakening. Uranus can speak to rebellion, sudden shift. Someone is revolting, rebelling against something that they were stuck to. Let's take more cards. See what's going on. So we've got Gemini and Virgo as well as Sagittarius here. Let's see. Just wanting to let you know when Mercury will be retrograding very soon. It's not long now. It's just around the corner. So this could be signifying that time. So Mercury retrograded in Gemini, through Gemini, from end of May. And that was even when Jupiter entered Pisces until June 22nd. So we could be looking back at that time. Remember, Mercury was in the sign of Gemini, though, for 9 weeks, a whole 9 weeks. Now, retrograde Mercury again will be happening around the end of September, 27th of September, and all the way up to the 18th of October. And it will be retrograding in the sign of Libra, everyone. Libra, which is partnerships, relationships, balance. So there will be some sort of a reinvention where someone's abundance, someone's expansion, optimism, happiness, justice. There's great intelligence here. Someone is really figuring out an intelligent way to bring abundance to their life. The messenger. The messenger. Let's see why we've got the devil here. Wow. Again, there's a fair bit of nudity here. And that speaks to being open, being vulnerable. Can also speak to sexuality, obviously. We've got the devil and Aquarius, everyone. Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We've got Aquarius and Capricorn here. So someone is freeing themselves up from a narcissistic challenge, blockage here. Remember that the star card can speak to social media, can speak to communication through social media. It is a wish fulfillment, but it's also a card of hope and healing. Let's look at this King of Wands. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, everyone, which is also up here. This is a gift from the angels. This is a gift from Spirit. A new beginning, a new stable, long-term beginning. Let's take another card. And we've got this is the Queen of Swords, yeah? The Queen of Swords is here. Queen of Swords. This could be someone who's coming through as the Queen of Swords. Could be a divorcee. Could have strong earth in their chart as well. Queen of Swords could also be a decision. Can be cold communication. I mean, King of Wands is showing up as very much I desire to connect to you. Queen of Swords is totally cold. None. No. I've been there, done that. I've been hurt before. I want the proof. I want it all, says the Queen of Swords. Let's look at that Queen of Cups in the recent past. Knight of Swords. Right, Knight of Swords. There's that Queen of Cups, which could also be the Queen of Swords. Going through legalities. Or not showing up as the Queen of Cups. She's showing up as more as, very righteous. 1 and 1 equal 2, mate. Yeah? Or she's dealing with, like, she's severing ties. Where there's been no balance, she's cutting away. She's doing the work. It's just very calculative. Bang, bang, thank you, ma'am. Doesn't work, or we're on or we're not. There's strong intelligence here. She's not acting from her heart. She's acting from her head. Let's look at that 7 Chariot in the now. Either that, or there's been harsh communication in the past. Harsh words, maybe also an imbalanced communication. Not giving, not balanced, both people not being on the same page. And we've got the card of crisis. A big crisis here, a big judgment. A critical moment where something has to change here. This is 2 very strong cards here. Scorpio and Cancer. Lots of water in this reading. A resurrection, a death and a resurrection. This is Archangel Michael tooting his horn. It's time to wake up. It's time to act. Let's take another one. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been too much suffering here. Too much of an imbalance. Someone is leaving a situation, or Spirit is breathing life into a situation here, into a life, the life of someone that's gone through a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges. 5 of Pentacles. Someone being, you know, at the end, not willing to take any more. Okay, after the 5 of Pentacles is the 6 of Pentacles, which I see as, you know, a card of divorce, moving forward towards finding someone's justice. I mean, there's the Page of Pentacles. Let's see. We've got the Hanging Man, which is a hold up, a surrendering, a situation that is trying to end and trying to start. Someone's studying something. They're trying to see things from all angles here. And we've got the 4 of Pentacles. We go from the 5 to the 4. Someone's still holding back. Holding on for dear life to a situation that does not work. Having the idea to move forward, looking towards the future, but then also looking towards the past. How can I do this? Someone does not believe in their abilities here. They don't believe in their abilities. Now here, 4 of Pentacles is someone that's not opening up. Someone that doesn't like change. Someone that does not... We're talking about fixed energy here. And this would be the Taurian fixed energy, I would say. Fixed earth. Very hard to move on from a situation. Even though they need to surrender, it's as though they're insisting on a certain thing happening, on a certain way of doing things. Let's take one more. And we've got the 7. You see, again, stuck. Someone does not know what to do here. Let's look at the action and advice. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So we've got the 7 and the 8. This is the Virgo season, which says that someone's ready to start doing the work now. And again, work has been mentioned here, right? This is someone fine-tuning a situation. Looking closer at the details. How can they manifest? How can they put in the effort? Have they put in enough effort? Are they willing to do more work on bringing in something of a celebration, stabilizing something in their life? Are they willing to do the work for me? Are they willing? This is like someone's being put to a test, I feel. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was not a divine masculine that's been put to the test from the divine feminine. Let's take one more card on that. And even though it's a heavy, it's a heavy place to be in. 10 of Wands is backbreaking. There's so much to do in such little time. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if I can manage this. This celebration, getting to this place here, the 11-11, the 4 of Wands. The advice is that it's saying even though you feel as though you can't handle anymore, you've still got fight within you. That's what I feel it's saying. But at some point, the 10 of Wands, we know it's an ending, right? And turns into an ace. A bit more. Even though there's conflict here, you've got the ability to move forward. Let's take that High Priestess because, my God, she's so secretive. With the High Priestess, it's like anything can play out. The High Priestess. Some of you are visiting a tarot reader, someone that can advise you, an astrologer. You're looking for a way to get out of conflict. You're looking for a way to get to your goal. I mean, 6 of Swords is leaving conflict, moving on to serenity. This can speak to being conflicted about what is true and what is not. Can I trust? Has there been secrecy? There's so many hidden details here. There is conflict about this movement, about leaving a certain situation and moving on. So much worry around it with that 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Stress, anxiety, too much thought, and not believing in one's high self. And we've got the Sun, everyone. So the Sun, we know, can speak to clarity. So the Sun is, and we had the Sun today as the general energy. So it's all about that new moon in Leo giving us, providing us with the clarity, with the faith. Remember, the Sun can speak to a reconciliation. The Sun can speak to a new beginning. Anything that is positive is the Sun. And we've got an Ace of Swords, everyone. Ace of Swords, clarity, severing ties with any deception. New beginning, it's a card of victory. There is communication. The bird comes through. We've got the 7 of Wands, having the upper hand, focusing on the target, taking charge, being quick to act after communication comes through. And we've got the 5 of Wands where there's a bit of conflict, but this could also be a team, a team effort. And we've got the Emperor here. The Emperor, Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign. We do have strong fire here with the Emperor, so this King of Wands could also be the Emperor for some of you. The Emperor is someone that's going to do the work, someone that is very stable. He takes his position on the throne. There's been conflict in this Emperor's life. Surely. And we know the Emperor could be a father, could also be a leader, someone who's in charge, someone who's also been the Emperor could also be a narcissist, just letting you know. I mean, he's a control freak. Okay? So I don't know if, some of you could be connected to 2 different people. Remember, we've got a youthful young male here. Could be up to the age of 40. I would say at the most, someone who maybe this is someone that's young at heart. I don't know. But let's take, I want to have a look at this Queen of Swords on top of the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And we've got the World card, which means obviously that the Queen of Swords here, Queen of Swords, is successfully ending a major cycle in her life. And she's using that sword, okay? Remember what I said. It looks like she's in a position of power where she's asking for something long-term. Now, I do feel that this is more than likely a mother, someone who's got a child, right? The mother and the child are here. And there are a lot of unknown matters. Here we've got the Four, just like with the Emperor here. The clouds are beneath that, and the clouds can speak to a lot of worries, confusion. And we've got a divine feminine here, more earthy. It's interesting now because, I mean, this divine feminine here is more earth water, strong earth water placements, which is like the Queen of Cups. But here she's showing up as the Queen of Wands. Now, obviously, we could be talking about someone that's got two different people that they're choosing from. I mean, this could be the mother and the child. Someone's, you know, got a child and they've connected, or they've married because of a child here, because of motherhood. But whatever the child means, the child, even if it's not a real child, it can speak to something new, a new beginning. Here we've got more grounded energies. Here it's more about the fire that we've got that's happening now. There's so much fire. I mean, with Leo, this new moon, it's all about the heart. It's all about generosity, moving forward, being, you know, moving towards someone's happiness and wanting to have fun is Leo. But because Leo is a fixed fire sign, there's been so much pressure from Uranus in Taurus and Saturn in Aquarius, and we've got Aquarius right here. It hasn't been that simple and that much fun. It's been more, the pressure is on. There's there are the bridges, which means there's a choice. Okay, there's a choice to be truthful, to send out those truthful messages, to be as clear as the sun, as the sky, or be in illusion, in fear, be in happiness or be in sadness here, be in misery. Someone with the masks here, and the mask does speak to deception. It does speak to confusion, not knowing. That's the Neptunian energy within Pisces. Neptune is very strong in Pisces. Let's take some. I want to take a card on this Four of Cups, and because that's the general energy. And you know, with the World card here, this does speak to a victory. This is a card of victory. It's a victory card, even though it's not an easy card. It's the ending of a major karmic cycle. This King of Wands could be going through divorce, having a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. This could be ending a major cycle in their life successfully, succeeding in something concerning business. That Ace of Pentacles could be anything. Let's see what that Four of Cups is about. We've got the Lovers card, and the Lovers is Gemini. So someone was in another connection, it looks like here, with the Lovers. Divine union. A lot is going to be stripped. We're going to be seeing a lot of truths that were hidden, everyone. With all this skin, you know, there's so much So much of that, I mean, that's like being stripped of being bare. The naked truth. A lot of truths are going to come through. And we've got the Hermit. So concerning, it's interesting because we've got the Hermit, which is Virgo and Gemini, which is both are ruled by Mercury. And we've got 2 cards of Mercury here. The Hermit, someone coming out of their cave. They've made up their mind. They've seen the light. And the Hermit is someone that's in solitude, obviously. Someone soul-searching. And we've got the Hierophant. So Virgo and Taurus, very strong here. We've got the Hierophant and we've got the High Priestess. Someone has grown very much because of the difficulties here concerning a very important connection. It is a telepathic, it is a spiritual connection. Remember that the Hierophant can be very difficult, very challenging. It's a 5. And we've got 3 major arcana on this 4 of Cups. This offer here has not been accepted because someone needed to see the truth. Someone needed to see the truth, that there were choices in their life. Okay, and all this nudity can speak to clandestine matters of the, you know, sexual connections. I want to take one more on this Hierophant. And we've got the Justice card. So someone is going through divorce here. Someone is going through divorce. And it was destined. It was fated. And I feel it's got a lot to do with this Emperor. I do feel for some of you, yes, this could be, as I said, 2 different people, the Emperor and the King of Wands, but both sort of signify roughly the same sort of thing, okay? Very similar in the energies on both sides. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got the 3 of Swords, which does speak to a heartbreak, disappointments, obviously. Let's take some Sibilas, see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm going to say for those of you that have connected with someone that was in another marriage, I suppose it doesn't have to be marriage for all of you, but they were in a situation where they had other matters to tend to, family matters, legal matters. They've made their choice, right? The Hierophant does speak to spiritual leader. Maybe they've been advised by those around them, people that they respect, let's say. I mean, you know, even the Hermit. The Hermit could be someone who's very knowledgeable, a teacher. Both the Hierophant and the Hermit could be a teacher. This could also be 2 souls that have gone through their awakening. They're awakening through hardships, through karmic matters, through major challenges. They've gone through an awakening, okay? And it's all about, we've got the scales here, so, you know, the scales need to be balanced, remember, because there have been imbalances. I mean, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Now the action and advice is saying here that the work is being done. Even though it's not easy, yes, there's light at the end of the tunnel with that 10 of Wands. But there's still worry connected to it till the sun actually comes through, till this new beginning, till this reconciliation, till this happiness, till someone's heart is open. the ability to create. Remember, the sun is the ability to create. Someone needs to have the courage to take leadership. Leo is leadership, as is the Emperor here. And even with the first card that was put down, did speak to someone being a leader or needing to grow into taking leadership. Let's take a couple of cards, Sibilas, and see what's going on. What's going on with the general energy here, please, Spirit? We've got the Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Justice card. We've got the Merchant, someone thinking very carefully concerning contracts. Is it business-related contracts, or is it, this is a merchant, this is a business owner, putting a lot of thought into their life concerning contracts, their future. The Gran Consolazione, this is everything that they've imagined. Seven of Cups is here as well. They're imagining what they could have, everything that they desired, they're imagining. And it's a spiritual connection that they've been fantasizing about. This is the Ace of Wands. Or this is someone that's all about business. We could say that as well. Okay? Because we've got the Ace of Wands here. Okay, this is a contract. As you can see, he's popping the question. Here we've got someone that's fantasizing, dreaming. Okay, Seven of Wands. Someone that's ready to fight for what they desire, for what they've imagined, what they've fantasized about concerning their future. Is it business related? Is it family related? Yes, this is something that they've probably been imagining from the past. And I'm going to say that because the Four of Cups was the general energy. The Four of Cups is someone that's not happy in a situation. Okay, and it's a 13, which is also the child, right? And that does speak to Scorpio. Scorpio, which is a death and a transformation. Let's look at this. Let's look at the Devil in the foundation and this Star. The Star, which is a wish fulfillment, could be at a physical distance, at a future distance. This is the seed of the reading. We've got Sacerdote. Someone was married and they were hiding that. They were hiding behind details, behind, like if this was a long distance connection, they were just hiding everything concerning their family. Consolante sorpresa. So this was a pleasant surprise for them in the past. And maybe it was just a sexual connection, right? The Death card. It was all about a sexual connection, even though there was, I mean, it's the Five of Swords, which is very conflictual. Someone, you know, they got into a cycle that they could not break, we could say here, or they were not free to do whatever they wished. The Death card, Morte, is probably the beginning of their life transforming from the distant past. Let's look at the hidden position. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the World. We've got Namika. She's taking off her mask. Truths are coming through concerning a sexual connection or a transformation. Information that will be coming through will bring a sense of lightness. The butterfly is also sexually connected, right? So there is something to do with one's desires here. And it looks as though, I would say more than likely, the Divine Feminine was asking for the truth and nothing but the truth. Demanding the truth, or there would be no promise for continuation of this connection, whatever this connection was. And with the World card, it does speak to success. This is the Ten of Wands, which is also up here. So it looks like the Divine Feminine, as I said before, earlier, is demanding and needing a new beginning, or the ability to transform a situation. It can be very successful at this time through, and I would say it's the energies of the Queen of Swords here. So being very, very intelligent, being very decisive, right? Standing strong in her convictions. I feel that that's what would bring the success. The news comes through, a decision has been made. Messengini, lettera, telephone. A card just fell out. We've got gelosia, 8 of Swords. Someone's feeling trapped, imprisoned. They've got regrets. I did not say where I would put that, so I just put it back in the deck. I want to see what is this in the recent past, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. We've got Vedovo. So it looks like there was something concerning information in the recent past, could be in the distant past. For some of you, could be happening now. There is communication concerning someone's regrets, someone's solitude, someone's heartbreak. Pensiero, someone's dealing with legalities here. Pensiero is very much the Hermit, or someone's in solitude, thinking very carefully about their future, whether they are willing to give from their heart or not, okay? Because there's been negative energies here, obviously. The ladro is the third person. Someone is wondering whether they're going to open up. Yes, they've got legalities they're dealing with, but they're also wondering if they could open up and speak truthfully concerning either financial loss, a thief that they were dealing with in the past, another connection, another relationship that was more feeding from them, taking from them. Let's look at the now with the Chariot, the Judgment, and the 5 of Pentacles. We've got Messaggero, we've got Amica, and we've got Bambino. Oh my God, this is forward momentum, victory, moving towards, this is the 4 of Wands, everyone, which is also here. This is balance and harmony. This is coming, good news coming from a friend or someone you could depend on. This is just very benevolent messages that are putting you in harmony. There's more reciprocity. There's a second chance. And we've got the Bambino, which means that 7 of Pentacles, this being stagnant and waiting has been worth the wait because the child is here. Now, this could be new good news towards and concerning a child, a physical child. This is justice. This is fairness. But this is also divine help coming for something new. The news is coming through and it's coming from afar. Let's look at the crowning area. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Hanging Man, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. So we've got 12 Pentacles again. 12 is the Hanging Man. Someone's been waiting forever, or they've been trying to close up a major karmic cycle where they felt imprisoned. We've got Omaggio di Preziosi, 8 of Pentacles, which is also here. We've got Falsità, falsehood, lies. And we've got Giovina Fanciulla. So we've got a falsehood here, Falsità, and then we've got the Giovina Fanciulla, which is all about purity. I feel that goodness is coming through, even though there's disbelief and there's newness here. So the sacrifice has got the ability to pay off here. That's what I sense. But also on another note, I do feel that someone was just surrendering. They were just sacrificing everything, giving and giving. And I feel the other person was just taking. Okay. Yeah, that's probably why someone now is doubting where their values, you know, were they in the right connection for the right reasons? Because I feel that it was all about the goods, you know, what was precious, what was materialistic, what was my pentacles, my. One person was holding on, the other person was sacrificing. But there's pure energy coming through. Newness, Giovine Fanciulla. Let's look at the action and advice with the Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Domestico, which can speak to someone supposedly being there to help, but there are trust issues here with someone around a home. We've got the Domestico, we've got the Disgrazia, which is the Tower, this major shift going from a lack of trust because there's a discovery that's made here after a major crisis or a disaster or a shift that's going on here concerning a home. There's a very intelligent, I mean, the Artista does speak to someone who sits behind a desk, someone that's very intelligent. Remember here we've got Jupiter, Mercury, and Mercury twice. Jupiter is great intelligence as well. Remember 16, we've got the number of the Tower here. We've got the Disgrazia here, the Seven of Swords. Someone is being caught out, they're being found out, or there's a discovery that's made here concerning trust matters, concerning a home. There's some truth that's hard to carry here. Remember what I said, the action and advice. This Four of Wands is 11:11. It's like that portal opens. And this is a divine feminine, let's say, that has not given her whole self to a situation. She's got the ability to nurture, but she needs, and she's at a point where she's saying that it's all or nothing. I'm all in or I'm not in at all. That's what I feel is going on here. And that could be related to, yes, materialistic, no, actuality, not materialism. Actuality. I don't want that connection that's going to be blessed with, I love you, my darling, and I can't do without you. I want the proof. I want the action to be taken. I need to see the light. Okay? And I feel that with that Eight of Pentacles, work is going to be done towards this destined connection or this destined outcome. Okay, what is the outcome? We've got the High Priestess, which is secrecy, obviously. We're talking about spirituality. We're talking about think of the High Priestess being Neptune and Virgo, both those axes. It's practicality, it's based in reality, it's acts of service. Pisces is unconditional love, it's empathy, it's a sacrifice, it's surrendering, but it's also doing the work to close up a major karmic cycle where there's been maybe deception, no truth, no purity. Here we've got the sun though, and the sun clears everything. With the sunlight, we've got the ability to see everything that was hidden. Remember, the High Priestess is the new moon goddess, and we've got Leo. So this Leo new moon is going to show us things that we were concerned about, the ability to move from conflict. With this Nine of Swords, it's so much worry, too much logic sometimes, or just too many details missing. Let's look at the divine position. We've got the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. That's 15 cups, again being stuck in fear. And the moon here. The sun and the moon here, both together come to make a new moon, right? We've got the Ace of Swords, which is a card of success. We've got, once the information comes in, there's the ability to put effort in to work as a group and to settle things, to stabilize things. The Emperor is a 4, which means, remember that we've got the 8 of Cups here. So this person is on a, they're transitioning. They've been in a situation that did not make them happy. So they're using the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Double-edged sword, yes, it is cutting, but it's also liberating. I feel that there is a sense of liberation, even though there's been a lot of conflict for this Emperor about moving on. 8 of Cups is also spiritual growth for me. This could also be related to a physical movement for this Emperor. Physically moving. We've got Donna de Servizio, moving to a new home. I mean, we've got the Chariot up here, right? Donna de Servizio, she's the 3 of Pentacles. She's also very benevolent, very positive, and help. We've got the 5 of Cups, which can speak to regrets concerning the past, mourning over the past, but remember, 5s always speak to changes. Allegrezza al cuore. We've got 2 divine masculine and a divine feminine. There's 3 people here. There are regrets concerning past matters, a lost celebration. Those 3 of Cups it's a mischance for celebration, a mischance for rekindling. And there's the jealousy and the regrets. 8 of Swords. Okay. Someone feeling imprisoned, feeling as though there's no chance here, but they don't see those 2 cups that are standing behind them. And this is the Emperor. And we've got Fedelta, 9 of Cups, which is the loyal friend. The dog means loyalty, means it's Uranus in Aquarius. It's loyalty, friendship, a loyal follower, devotion, support. Even though there are regrets, there was jealousy here. Obviously, the fact that there was jealousy means that there were other people involved here. Now here we've got the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So having the ability to, through this shift, to see what was secretive, what was deceptive. And this could open up many doors. 7 of Cups, I mean, it is Piscean, yes. But remember, it's the scientist. There's intelligence here. 7 of Cups has got the scientist has got the ability to break through that illusion. Let's have a look at the outcome position. We've got the High Priestess, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Sun. We've got Amore, the little child, little Cupid with his bow and arrow. There's the child again. This can be a literal child. 4 of Cups. Someone was not happy in a situation or concerning a child or concerning their love. A love. 10 of Swords. Militare. An uphill battle concerning a child, concerning a love connection. 10 of Swords. Secrecy. Someone's on a mission. They needed to go through those limitations, that karmic situation, climb that mountain. And we've got La Matrice, and she's like the Queen of Wands, someone she's holding something that's very precious in her hands, just like here. And now this precious jewel can also relate to a child, okay, because she's very much like the Queen of Wands here. We've got the King of Wands here, which does speak to a lot of desire. Either it's materialistic, or I'm going to say for others of you, the child could be the child could be a way to get into someone's pocket, if you get what I mean. So through a childbirth, a divine feminine could also be blessed with prosperity because of a birth of a child, and could also relate to a karmic situation or a marriage. But with the moon here, it does speak to secrecy. in relation to a marriage. Okay, and I mean, she's turned her back to the ring. Can you see that? She wants something new. So we could see it from many different angles here. But this for me is very, very important. This Ace of Wands here, this spiritual connection, Emmanuel, a beneficial connection, a beneficial relationship. I mean, 13, which is Scorpio. Scorpio is also money coming from a partner. And it's the house related to sex. So we know that Venus, depending on which house she's transiting, right? When she's transiting Scorpio, she's very dark. She wants more and more, and she wants the money from the partner. She wants expensive gifts from the partner. She'll share her bed with him, whoever he is, so he could buy her nice things. She could also be very jealous, very vindictive in Scorpio. Now Venus is transiting through Virgo. It's all about cleanliness, purity, acts of service. And with Pisces opposite, it's all about sacrificing for a love connection. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. The mutable signs are Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. So nothing is yet set in stone. Changes are still going on. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. That's Gemini, everyone. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. That's in September, everyone. On the 20th of October is that full moon in Aries. There will be a fiery climax. So, as I said, 20th of October. And remember that Aries is ruled by Mars. And at that time, so around the 20th of October, a little bit after that, we've got all those difficult, like Mars squaring over to Saturn. It's going to be quite tumultuous, quite difficult at that time, but something will be completing. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. See, there is the answer here. And remember also that Aries and Leo, where this new moon happened, it was trining over to Chiron in Aries. So that open wound, Chiron, the centaur, I'm not good enough. I need to have the courage to move forward towards what I love, what I desire, to a new beginning, new moon in Leo. Right? So, and it's really interesting because what's starting now will sort of play out, I would say, roughly around this time. And with the North Node, it's faded events. So we're going through growth spurt. Nothing is yet set in stone. Remember that the Aries is cardinal fire, but Leo is fixed fire. So we need that cardinal energy to stop that fixated, I'm fixated on something, right? So it's all about confidence, being confident. Even though there's been heartbreak and disappointment. And we've got new love, courting man, someone who wears a suit. And control. There's been control. Look at this, everyone. We've got children and we've got a love triangle here. So there's children involved, 3 people here, 3 children. Control, family matters. Wallflower, someone was bored, in a state of boredom here. Fair male with light colored eyes, wheatish, fairish for their heritage. And we've got a fair male here and a fair female, but we've also got a dark male, which speaks to a foreigner. The dark male is the courting man, it looks like here. And could also be, I would say that this courting man is the same as this young male. I feel that this young male has matured. If this is a long-term connection, now this could also be how you remember someone from the past. It could be someone that's now matured. But there is a new love here, a new love or a new chapter or something precious concerning love after a lot of hardship here. Remember, the Ten of Swords is an ending, but it turns into the Ace of Swords, right? Let's take a couple of my Kipper fortune telling. What's going on? So many stories here. La Matrice is a number 12. 12 of hearts. 12 hearts. Lots of love. Lots of confusion around love. But lots of sacrifice as well. Remember, she's all about passion. 12 is Pisces. She could be the one that's the third person. Remember that High Priestess, a third person. Queen of Wands. I don't know. We've got occupation. We've got house. So again, it speaks to work. And we've got community. A lot of hard work, technical work needed to be done concerning someone's foundation, a business, or just hard work concerning a home, someone's environment. Community can also speak to family. But you know, this, I feel that this is more like the Tower, sort of, in the Lenormand, where someone is stuck in a house where they don't feel that this is their community, or they're not feeling safe and secure in their community. It feels as though they don't fit where they are, and it's really hard work for them. We've got the Child once more, everyone. We've got the Thoughts, 16, which is Uranus. This Divine Masculine is thinking about this Divine Feminine, and there's despair around it. But we've got the Child here, so someone's very well known, or could be a business owner within their community, someone who works very hard, someone who's got a business, could be an institution, even with a Hierophant here. I mean, a business, could be a business from the past. You know, this could even speak to the constitution of marriage, that they married within their community, one of their own, because of a child, or there's newness now concerning their thoughts, and they're in despair in the community they're in, or in, you know, having gone with tradition. There is despair, and there's a sense of loss here. Not hiring, it says, so they're feeling left out in the cold, but unexpected income comes through. So this is a hope. This is like a glitter of a beam of light through the darkness. This unexpected income. Okay. 7, 9, and 3 is 12, and 9 is 21, and 7 is 28, and 5 is 33. And 9 is 42, which equals a 6. Again, it's Gemini and the Lovers. Now, 42, I don't know. Could this be an age? The age of someone? Could it be a house number to where they're moving, where someone's moving? 42. 6, which equals a 6, right? What about the letter F? What does that say for you? Nothing is yet set in stone. Let's, where is it? I would like to take the Island Time Wellness. Oracle. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on in love. I want to take one last card on that Ice Queen. I will. What's going on in this love connection? In this story? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. That's where we're at now. So what's going on with this runner? Because codependency is the devil, and it's in the seed. Someone was fearing intimacy, and I would say not so physical. They were fearing emotional intimacy, not physical intimacy. And we've got passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Well, maybe this is what the new moon could bring. I mean, having fun does speak to Leo, and we did have that new moon in Leo. Let's see, boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So the boat does speak to movement. Jupiter in Sagittarius, the ship, it's transitioning. Someone that needs to move over water. You know, Six of Swords, remember we had here. Leaving troubles, moving to serenity, moving on. Closure issues. Someone is not happy with being left behind here. That's obvious. There we go. There's the, bridges here. Needing to make a choice. Where love matters are concerned. Again, the stairs. The stairs. So a choice. Needing to cross over a bridge. This is like the lockdown. Not being able to move towards, physically move. If you are dating someone or dealing with someone that's at a physical distance, how do I cross over these bridges? Someone's trying to figure out a way. Choices, illusion, deception, unknown matters. I want to take this Ice Queen. I really want to see what she's about. And I will take a couple of love messages, and that will be it. What's this Ice Queen about? And we've got soulmate. The Ice Queen could be leaving a soulmate behind for a twin flame, or it's just saying that she's willing to do everything for a soulmate connection. Okay, she's willing to do everything, but she's been through heartbreak, and she recognizes that this is a soulmate connection, but she's been through hardship. Remember, she's the divorcee. So she's looking towards her destiny, and she knows that she's in a love union, but there's a sense of sacrifice as well, remember, because the Ice Queen is she's been hurt so much, she's sacrificed so much, and now she's thinking, that's enough, I've sacrificed enough. It's as I said before, it's in or out. It's in or out. And soulmate can mean a love connection. It can also speak to a friendship, remember. All right, so let's take a couple of love messages and call it a day. This is quite a long reading. I guess there's so many messages here. So many. But we're still going through changes. The time of Libra is going to be very important as well. We've got the Justice card here. Let's see. You are the love of my life. That's the Two of Cups. The timing is not right. Maybe tomorrow. That's the 7 of Pentacles, which we had up here as well. I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. 4 of Cups. I will never forget you. I will always love you. 5 of Wands. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. I'm moving on. I'm healing now. Leaving the past. Why did you leave me? How could you? What went wrong? We are from such different worlds, but I'm willing to work on this. Let's see where this will take us. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Right? That's 15. That's the devil, which we've got down here. We've got 2 of Cups and the 3rd cup here. And what's missing is the 3 of Cups. So we've got the 1, 2, 4 and 5. The 3 of Cups is what's missing here. So we've yet to see this celebration logically, even though someone has realized here, you are the love of my life. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. Let's have this new beginning. Let's elope means why are we doing this? Why are we eloping? I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. Someone is doubting themselves. And then why did you leave me? How could you? What went wrong? We had the 5 of Cups right here. Right here. Okay. Right on top of the Emperor. And we've got, I will never forget you. I will always love you. 5 of Wands. Which is also here. 5 of Wands on the Emperor. Which does speak to conflict. And I'm moving on. I'm healing now, leaving the past. 6 of Swords, which is also here. The movement here, moving on, leaving the past, sorry, is right here. Okay, right on top of the, we had the High Priestess, the 6 of Swords, the 9, and then even though there's a lot of worry, someone is moving on. This could even be physical movement. And the Sun comes through here, which the Sun is someone's following their heart, whatever that means for you. Okay, they're following their heart, doesn't matter how hard it is. Okay, whatever this is, wherever they're moving to, even though it's hard, it's very precious for them. All right. Okay, let's say that's it for today. I think I will leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone. It does speak to a lot of hardships. I mean, this is a very important reading. There's ups and downs, and there's so many indications of timing. You'll have to watch it again and again if this was your story, or maybe not all details will resonate with all of you. But remember that, you know, we ended up with that confidence. You need to be confident. Confidence is very important with this new moon in Leo, and it's a portal that's opening. Okay, a lot will be shown. A lot is happening that we don't know about, that we'll be finding out about. Okay, 9, 13, 18, 19, 25, 30, 38, that equals 11. 11 is justice. Okay, 11 is Libra as well. So I will leave it with you. Thank you to everyone for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me. Love you all to bits. Talk to you soon. Ta-da.